All right, let's talk about a pretty huge shift in how we all get work done. We're going to be diving into Google Cloud's AI Agent Handbook to really understand what's happening. Because, we're not just talking about AI as another tool anymore. We're talking about your new digital teammate. So let's see what this new kind of collaboration actually looks like.
And I want to be clear, this is not some far-off futuristic dream. Gartner is predicting that by 2028, a full third of all enterprise software is going to have this thing called agentic AI built in. And get this, that's up from less than 1% today. We're talking about a massive and incredibly fast transformation.
So here's the crucial mind shift we all need to make. We've got to stop thinking about AI as something you just use, like a calculator or a spell checker. The big idea here is that you'll be collaborating with AI agents. You'll be delegating tasks to them, working right alongside them, like any other member of your team.
And this shift, it's completely redefining what business as usual even means. It's not just about doing the same old things a little bit faster. It's about fundamentally changing the work itself.
I mean, look, a lot of us are already using AI in some form, right? About half of all knowledge workers say that AI is already freeing up their time by automating routine tasks. And that's great, but that's just the starting line. AI agents, they're the next giant leap forward, moving way beyond simple automation to actually acting on our behalf.
So what exactly are we talking about when we say AI agent? Well, think of it like this. You're meeting the newest hire for your team, one that happens to have a very, very particular set of skills.
Okay, here's the definition in a nutshell. An AI agent does three really important things. First, it understands the goal you give it. Second, it can reason through all the steps needed to actually achieve that goal. And third, and this is the magic part, it can act on your behalf to get it done, navigating all kinds of complex workflows completely on its own.
This quote from Oliver Parker at Google Cloud, it just nails the difference perfectly. He calls it a major leap for a reason. See, a chatbot can answer a question. Traditional automation can follow a rigid script. But an agent? An agent can take a complex goal, like help me brainstorm and test new product ideas, and see that whole thing through from start to finish.
Okay, so that's the theory. But what does this actually look like in the real world? Let's break down some super common workplace challenges and see how these AI agents offer some genuinely smart solutions.
Okay, who can relate to this one? We've all been there. It's the end of a long day, your brain is totally fried, and you still got to slog through some dense, detailed report before you can make a decision for tomorrow. The absolute last thing you want to do is stare at a screen any longer.
And the problem is, the information you need is it's everywhere. It's buried in spreadsheets, it's scattered across your emails, it's living in your CRM. Trying to pull all of that together by hand is a massive headache, and it just slows everything down.
But now, what if instead of reading that report, you could just listen to it? The solution is to hand the whole task over to an AI agent. It goes out, synthesizes all those different documents, and creates a custom podcast summary just for you, which you can listen to on your commute home or while you're at the gym.
And just like that, that huge pile of complexity becomes a simple, easy-to-digest audio file. You've turned dead time into productive time, and you've absorbed all the key information without any of the mental burnout. That's a huge win. And this isn't just a cool idea. Listen to this. A senior consultant at Deloitte said that a task that normally took their team a couple of weeks, just reading through research material, was cut down to getting the initial insights in a matter of minutes. That's not just an improvement. That is a complete game changer. Let's tackle another super common problem, the creative rut. Your team needs a breakthrough idea, but you've been stuck in the same brainstorming meetings for weeks, just going around and around in circles. Innovation feels slow and, honestly, pretty frustrating. So, let's say you're tasked with designing a new rock climbing shoe, one that helps prevent injuries. It's a fantastic goal, but that blank whiteboard is just staring back at you. And the best ideas? Well, they just aren't coming. Okay, the solution here is to seriously augment your team's creativity. You can actually give the problem to a team of AI agents. They can generate, say, 1,000 different ideas. But then, and this is the really wild part, they can collaboratively critique and rank those ideas and then present you with a shortlist of the most promising concepts, complete with a breakdown of their strengths and weaknesses.
Here's a really high-stakes one. Imagine you're managing a call center during a massive product launch. Calls are flooding in, customers are getting frustrated waiting on hold, and your human agents are scrambling to find the right answers. It is a recipe for disaster.
This is where a multi-agent system just shines.
It tackles the problem from 3 angles all at once. First, you have conversational AI agents that jump in to handle all the routine questions automatically. Next, you have an agent assist tool that's like a real-time coach for your human employees, whispering the right information in their ear at exactly the right time. And finally, a third agent is analyzing all of those interactions to give managers data-driven insights to improve the entire operation.
And the business impact here is just enormous. The CEO of Verizon's Consumer Group said this tech lets them deliver faster, more personalized service, which is how you build real customer loyalty. It's not about replacing humans, it's about empowering them to do their absolute best work.
So, all of this probably sounds amazing, but I bet you're thinking, this has to be incredibly complex to build, right? I'd need a whole team of PhDs and developers. Well, one of the most important takeaways from all this is that building agents is becoming accessible to everyone.
There are basically 3 clear paths to get started. You can just use pre-built agents right out of a gallery, ready to go. For more custom needs, you can use simple no-code tools where you literally just chat with an interface to design your own agent. And of course, for the experts, you can go deep and develop highly specialized agents from the ground up. The point is, there's an on-ramp for everyone.
So, let's bring all this together. The key takeaway here isn't just about adopting some new, flashy technology. It's really about building your new digital team and fundamentally changing how you approach your work.
So why does all this matter to you? Well, it means freeing up your time from all that boring, tedious stuff so you can finally focus on high-value work, like strategy and real creative thinking. It means having an on-demand expert that you can collaborate with anytime you need one. And maybe most importantly, it means empowering every single person in an organization to build their own solutions to their own problems without having to wait in line for the IT department. Ultimately, this just represents a whole new way of working. And it leaves us with one final, and I think really exciting question. If an AI agent joined your team tomorrow, what's the very first task you would give it?